All right, core strength is something we all hear we should have, we should be doing, but what does that look like for our younger kids, and how can we work on strengthening the cores? Especially in the hypermobile population, which my two friends who are playing games with me in this video today are not hypermobile, but a lot of our patients are. So if you have a child who is hypermobile, strengthening the core becomes even more important to prevent injury. Core strength is important for all of our kiddos as they start entering sports and getting more active to have the right form, the right strength and endurance to do what they need to do without hurting themselves. Now, this comes naturally a lot. Climbing on the playground, running, jumping, swimming, everything they're doing in their day-to-day life is helping strengthen. So in that 4, 5, 6 age range, our biggest goal is to just get them moving. But if you're looking for some specific ideas to strengthen the core because your physical therapist told you they need to, or they're hypermobile, or you just want to work on that core strength, one of my favorite ways to do that is with a ball. So we have two options here. This is a peanut ball and this is a regular exercise ball. I actually like the peanut ball a little bit more. It's a little bit safer. They roll off it a little bit harder. As you'll see in the video with the regular ball, it's a little bit easier for them to kind of roll off. Either way, you always want to be in arm's reach. No matter how mature you think your kid is, they are still just kids and they might try to do something silly on these. So make sure you're right there with them when they are using it. Some of my favorite ways to use these are just sitting on the ball. So if they are coloring or painting, playing a game with the family, move that game to the coffee table and they can sit on that ball and be at the right exact height to play on it. They can sit with both their feet in front, or they can have the ball this way and sit on it like they're riding a horse. If they're leaning to each side to pick up items while they're sitting on it, then you're gonna start getting other core muscles like the obliques. Other things I love to do on the ball are on their stomachs and playing walking out games. So they can either be on their hands and knees or walk out into a plank position, but they're a little too young here to just be holding planks. Everything needs to be a game, not just a workout the way we would think of it. So being on their hands and knees over the ball, playing a game or doing a puzzle, doing ball walkouts to get to the pieces, or they can be on their backs and really get those glute muscles with their feet flat on the ground, and tell them not to let their belly button dip, or pretend they have a cup of water and not let it spill over. Those are all really fun ways to use a ball. So if you're stuck inside for the winter, you're not getting to climb as much and you're sick of them climbing all over the furniture, a ball might be a great way to get some of that input and energy out. Also remember that kids need input and every child needs a different level of input. So your instinct might be not to let them bounce on a ball. Of course, we want to be in arm's reach, make sure they're safe. But if they are bouncing, their body wants that. They need that. And it can help actually regulate their sensory systems a little bit more. So let them bounce on the ball as long as they're being safe. They're not going to just sit still. Our children need movement. Our children's bodies learn by different input and by movement. So grab a peanut ball, play with it at home, and let us know how it goes.